What's going on, and welcome back to the channel. It is that time of the year where we're building up to the FC25 release, and I love doing these videos where we check out some of the most OP cards that you could potentially get at the start of the game, or maybe once you build up your coin total. We've got some cool players available, some of them new, and I think you'll enjoy this one. So if you do, thumbs up and let's go. But to start off with Alvarez, like in real life he was never really the favorite of Man City, but getting this move to Atletico Madrid, obviously more game time, and with him just being a good player in general, I don't think it's even like a risky signing. It's a lot of money from Atletico Madrid's point of view, but you've got a really good player on your hands, and this upgrade is deserved. Like, look at the pace, shooting, passing increase, even a little bit on the dribbling, and it's a player to use on your RTGs. I don't think he's going to be that expensive. Like, looking at the prices last year, a few of them were a bit more of a premium for like the first week or so, and then instantly, bang, they drop, and you've got to be careful. So I reckon he's going to be definitely affordable and just a really good card. And a lot of people were saying like PR Bellingham, like, doesn't deserve this. What are your thoughts? I mean, 90 rated. He deserves an upgrade, but it does seem kind of huge. But then again, he's going to be broken, and that's all really I care about. If I pack him and when I use him, I want him to play well. But these are some good stats, really. Like, when you compare it to the FC24 card, like, that pace increase is massive for the centre mid role. The dribbling looks good. Just in general, like, his shot, though, 75 to 87. That's actually ridiculous. Like, does he actually deserve that? I don't know. I don't, probably not, but 87, like, goddamn, that's high. But I'd like to pack him. So, EA, come on. I'm sure if you've played FC24, you've come across this man at some point, or at least used him yourself, and it is Bremer. When I have, he's been so reliable. Even later on in the game cycle, when I'm having to do cups and revisit the card, just a rock at the back. And with the FC25 version, he's been given a bit more on the pace, the defending. He just looks a bit more expensive. We're not talking tens of thousands, we're talking hundreds of thousands for this new card, Foden. Technical plus, as well as the 86 pace, 86 shot, like, his card just looks so good for middle cam. Even on the wing, especially at the start of the game, you'd be surprised. Like, a lot of these slower type cards, or just visually looking at their stats, when you get them in game, they just feel quicker. That's just the way it plays out until EA start dropping the patches. This is a card that I will do everything to get onto the RTG day one or day two, depending on how bad we started or how good we started. We might be able to get an Alexander Isak for like 15k. I reckon if I got to do a little cheeky price prediction, I want to say at least 30. Her team of the season was probably one of the best, most short-lived cards I've had on FC24. I brought her in for the English objective, and she turned up. Her finishing, dribbling, everything was just so nice, and she was really good with the Ronaldo chops. However, her base card was terrible, but this FC25 one, come on. 86 increase with the 89 at pace. We've got the difference though with the play styles, and maybe Trickster's gonna still be really good at the start of the game, or just like OP. I mean, would you rather Rapid or Trickster? Most likely Rapid. Hold on for just a minute. This has to be one of the best downgrades I've seen. From FC24 to FC25, -1 on the rating, but the pace, if you look closely, 69 to 76. That's a big upgrade, and all the other stats have been left untouched with the Intercept Plus playstyle. Mendy, the rarest card to pack on FC24, and I'm not kidding. I don't know what they do with his drop rate. Even when he's 10,000 coins, or maybe even cheaper, this card rarely pops up. So from 82 to 84, well, it's done. He's extinct. You know, look at his pace as well. Whoa! Hold on a minute. Yeah, look at his pace. They've taken away 92 to 89. Damn, well, he's still going to be quick. I'd actually rather that. Balance out his card and then give him more defending. His physical's gone down, but his card in general just looks better, doesn't it? I can see a lot of people using this Appender card on FC25. In fact, during the early stages of FC24, I tested his base card, and I think there was a road to the final in the draft, and I really liked him. He was quick in behind, his finishing was consistent, and he's been given the shot increase, which is huge. I'd like to have seen maybe a bit more dribbling, but other than that, it does look real nice. What's your take on this one? Silver 66 Cole Palmer to an 85. Do we not think that's a little bit much? Maybe, like, I don't want to be harsh, or don't want to seem like I'm bashing on Palmer, because he is obviously talented and he's been playing very well for Chelsea and already scoring goals. But, like, is this a bit overboard, or do you think it's fair? I would have said 84. I think 83 is a bit low. 84, I think, is just the sweet spot. 85 is pushing it a bit much, considering that he was only a 66 on FC24. But who cares, right? His stats are good. His dribbling, massive increase. And the pace, only 74, though, is a shame. But I reckon they're just going to give him that galloping like run and he's going to be all good. So yeah, Cole Palmer, loved him on FC24 and I'll pick up his card for sure. I must admit, I have seen Chiesa's card on FC25 and he's looking sweet, but this is a fantastic alternative because usually at the start of the game, there aren't really too many options in that wide area and it makes Chiesa extortionate, whereas Pulisic has come in with a deserved upgrade. He's improved so much over the years especially, and looking at the pace as well, the shooting, really the key stats that I look for: pace, shooting, dribbling to determine an OP card, and he's even sprinkled in a bit of the passing upgrade as well. Just really nice. I'm going to buy him. What has happened to Rashford? Genuinely, 85 to 81. Nah, this is fully deserved though. He's turned into rubbish. He really has. Like, even Man United fans would agree. What has happened to this guy? He just got, like, basically, he turned into like a PR merchant, probably forgot how to play. But listen, his card still looks really broken for FC25. I'm going to be real. I was expecting a bit more of an upgrade on Saka, but it's going to be the year that EA make him OP. With the amount of hype that he's generated, it's time that we have a real proper version at the start. Like, he did receive those team of the tournaments and stuff that everyone was loving, and still never got around to trying it myself. But the Saka at the start of a game is just a little bit mediocre. Whereas this one, I think EA will just tweak a little bit, and he's going to be real nice for the game. Multiple positions as well, you can play him, so good card there. 83 to 87 Saliba. Can't say it's not deserved, but that's gone and added about 400,000 of value. Well, maybe not as much as that, but he's going to be very pricey, and you're most likely going to be able to use him for at least 3 months of the game cycle. Some of these cards, even the regulars, don't drop off as much as others, and I think Saliba is just going to be good enough to carry. Like, the pace, no increase there, doesn't really necessarily need it, but the defending is sweet as well as the playstyle, so Saliba. I don't think you're ready for this one. What have EA gone and done to Theo Hernandez? He was already one of the most used broken fullbacks on the game. They've given him that 86 increase. Okay, fair enough, even though I think DeMarco deserves a bit better of an upgrade as well. But then again, you know, his pace has gone up, which is unnecessary, but okay, 95 pace. His physicality, as well as the Bruiser plus Chem style boosted, dribbling up, defending up, like, that is one of the best looking, most overpowered cards on this list. Like, what, genuinely, what the hell is that card? He's going to be so much money. Like, he just looks perfect. Whereas before, like, OP you use because he's good, but now he legit looks good. Like, looks the best. If you don't have the coins for Theo Hernandez, not to worry, I got you. You doggy. From 77 to 82 is a big upgrade. The pace hasn't changed, but 88 is absolutely fine for that fullback position. And then with the increase to his defending, that's massive. It's like a card that you're going to be able to use for, I'd say, a long period of time until you start, obviously, building up your coin total and making some upgrades. But he looks a lot more reliable than he did on FC24. So that's a card that I will genuinely get into my team as soon as possible. Especially from, like, the Prem. There aren't really that many, like, pacey fullbacks. But be careful, because I think that's where you're going to have to be paying a little bit of a premium, but he's most likely going to be worth it. This right here is a meta-defining card. Mickey van der Ven, even though he gets spun by Alexander Isak, I mean, that's for another day. We've got 85 pace to 88, 79 defending to 83, and the physicality gets the +1. This is a card, though, you've got to be careful of, because although, like, stat-wise, absolutely broken and busted, I am concerned because he's 82 rated, how quickly he'll drop, but it might be very similar to like a Mendy from back in the day. Or, well, his card's gone up to an 84 now, but even though he's low rated, he's going to be very rare in packs, and then he maintains that 50 to 60,000 of value, maybe even more. But I reckon, like, Mickey could technically be selling, just because, like, Premier League, pacey and stuff, he could technically be selling for like 80, 90k, and then come down to like 40 and, you know, settle there. It's a real concern, though. Like, I would be scared buying him. Hopefully it's an untradeable pull and he's really good in game. Other than that, I think I will stay clear. I don't want to risk it. Although the Vinny upgrade doesn't look that great, especially the shooting, 82 to 84, I would have at least upped that to 86. Like, come on, Vinicius Jr. That's a joke. But I'm guessing the EA are leaving room for the potential, well, not even potential, like, you already know 100% guaranteed he's going to get like 3, 4, 5 special cards on FC25. But my prediction was that he was going to be him, like, even better than Mbappe. But then Mbappe's body type, I just think they're going to make him, like, really, truly broken. But we'll see. Time will tell. But it's still a nice Vinicius Jr. And the last player that we have on the list, Yamal. And wow, he wasn't on FC24, of course. And then straight away, brand new card, 81. That is huge. This is like a messy type vibe right now where they're really just going full out. And if he can continue this crazy form that he has RL, of course, like EA are going to be playing on that, using it as the opportunity to bring out special versions, promo cards, and he is going to be one of the best players on the game as well. Like you already can feel it, sense it, it is coming. And even like this one with 82 pace, like good dribbling, shooting 75 at the start, it's going to be fine, I guess. Like it's going to be all right. Maybe throw him into an Evo as well. We're soon going to be finding out which is the first one. Even before like early access, we're already going to know what Evos are going to get dropped. But those are just some crazy plays you can take away and get ready for your FC25 teams. If you want to see more of this type of content, make sure you drop a thumbs up and let me know. But I love going through these cards. But some of the upgrades, questionable. And some of the downgrades, probably deserved. But thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.